Hi, good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining this video because I know that you're about to have the time of your life. So just balance, sit back, cross your leg, get your popcorn, your drink. Let's have some fun. My name is Judith, and this is a video brought to you by Every NG, your one-stop for unlimited Nigerian trends. And of course, you know that we're always giving you the updates as everything is happening in the BBNaija house. You're getting it firsthand, no wasting of time. And today is day 41. Finally, we've entered the 40s. Well, as people will say, thank God for that. And yesterday was really dramatic, as we all know. That fight, I know you know the fight I'm talking about, but I'll still give you like a lowdown. That fight between Angel and Boma, I didn't expect it, especially seeing how it started with both of them. I was like, I don't understand. How did we get to this point where, you were going on and on about, like, hello, people are bringing up mental health issues, throwing at family, talking about age and stuff. So it was a whole lot to deal with. And as expected, the cold shoulder that they were giving themselves today was like, I knew it was going to happen. Like, obviously it was going to happen. There was no way that these two were going to wake up this morning and be best of friends. And even the diary session later on reveals even more about what the trajectory of their relationship is now. But anyway, so that fight happened. The house was kind of normal, but obviously between the two parties involved, as Angel and Boma, there's a lot of friction. They haven't even said go, not talk of good morning today, nothing. They were just moving about their normal businesses. And of course, the house was kind of quiet. Everybody was just there, just chilling, And I just want to bring a conversation between Boma's wife and an interviewer. So Boma's wife's name is Ade, and Ade Tokumbo, but Ade for short. And then, I don't know how much more timely her video could have been, because this fight happened yesterday night, and then the video, maybe they made this video a long time ago, but we found the video this morning. So I'm like, did you do the interview overnight? Is it has this interview been around for a long time, or is it just, owing to what happened last night, decided to just quickly, say your own side of the story? So yeah, she was speaking on her relationship with Boma, and she said that I don't know how else someone could have described toxic. I don't know how else. Like, those three words she used, and like, if I was one in this situation, I would just pass out. She said she was brainwashed, she was tortured, she was manipulated. I say, literally, she said it was the most torturing, brainwashing, and manipulative time of her life. I say, what is it? What happened? What happened? But Boma already said that he's the one to blame for the end of his marriage. So that's to put it lightly, obviously, because again, when you're the hero of your story, you never really say things the way you did them. You're not as critical of yourself as other people will be. So I know that more to that story will come, but we are patient. We are waiting. And I'll give you the updates. We'll give you the updates when they drop, because we need to know what happened. So you can drop your comments on anything that piques your interest. Let's have fun. What did you notice in the house? Who do you want to talk about? Just drop the comments in the comment section and I will read it out. Meanwhile, our details will be on the screen, so be sure to follow us on any of these platforms that you find most suitable. All right, so now, obviously, the house is bored. I don't know what it is with Biggie and giving them tasks in the evenings. Like, you see people doing dancing and shaking body by 11:30 when their mates are sleeping. I don't know what Biggie's plan is, but, most of their tasks are in the evening. So during the day, people are like tired, they are sleeping or gossiping or doing one of those things. There's no drama during the day. But I'm so grateful that Jackie B has been trying to keep the house engaged. She has been coming up with games as head of house as she is, her and J. Paul. So they've been coming up with games. They did the whole caring day thing on Wednesday. Spoke about it yesterday, and then today they came up with a dare game. So the game was supposed to be like, you do something, if you're given a blindfold, and then you either guess the answer to a particular question, or if someone touches you or you touch somebody, you guess who it is that came close to you at the point, either through smell, okay, no, not taste, because they were not kissing, but smell, texture of skin and stuff like that. Then if you get it wrong, you're dead to do something. So they were playing that game. See, when people say, oh, it's fun, sometimes like, how this guy's so quiet. His diary session has time, like the diary session is always they're just there. But anywho, so today now they're playing that game, and then Yousef failed one of his questions. Yousef failed one of his questions, and then God, I'm tired of this house. I'm not even going to lie. He was asked to strip, as in strip like, and it wasn't like, you know, male strippers have a different persona from female strippers. I said they asked him to strip like a female stripper. Imagine yourself in front of an empty chair just dancing. Imagine how crazy he looked. It was so funny, but he did this. Look at it, just look at the pictures. He was doing that. Angel was having the time of her life, of course, because Angel was the game master. So she was just doing what she wanted to do. She was having the time of her life. Yousef was dancing in front of an empty chair, no music. No. That scene was actually really funny to see, if we're going to be honest. It was really hilarious. But we just saw a different side to Yousef, not the usual Yousef that we see that's always quiet, sitting down, talking, saying one sentence in 1 hour, that kind of Yousef. No, but it was actually really fun to see him do that. All right, so let me go into the comments before we move. And this is from GP Black. Says, good evening, GP. And he also said, your live show is becoming interesting. Of course, we are here to give you the gist. Thank you so much for your comments. All right, so back to the stories now. This thing between Boma and Tega. Hey. Me, I don't know. I really do not know, because it's getting really, really intense. So, you know how when Maria was in the house, she was always complaining that, oh, condoms are missing. We found the culprits. We have found the culprits to those missing items. Now let me show you this picture. Let me know if my mouth said, before you people say every said. Just look at this picture. Follow the black arrow. What do you see there? Those are sachets of condom. Had sex, we didn't have sex. This is evidence, hard proof. You know, in the court of law, they say, bring your evidence. This is it. We have brought our evidence to the court of law. And if you're not seeing this one, let me give you a closer picture. See it? Are you seeing that black arrow there? Okay, I reserve my comments. Because there's really not much you can say that people haven't said. Everybody's like, oh my God, the married woman, this is that. But the married woman doesn't really mind. Her husband obviously doesn't. And then her accomplice, Boma, doesn't care. So why are we giving ourselves headache on what does not concern us? So yes, you know, that happened, and I was just looking and say, so all this while when Maria was saying it, Boma was laughing, and he's the one that's pinching it small. We've got him today. Anyway, let me go back to the comments before we continue. And this is from Benjamin. Benjamin says, good evening. All right, and then this is from Connie. Connie says, Mado. Okay, and then Job Barnabas is saying, Tega is a bad example to ladies. Interesting. Also says, I don't have a problem with her coming to BBNaija, but going down with Boma was bad. All right, let me know your take on what is happening with Tega and Boma, and also that fight with Angel. Do you think that any party went overboard? Because you know, he brought up her mental health issues, she brought up his age, everybody was dragged left, dragged right. I said, wahala in the house. So yes, beg your pardon, that happened. And then now, diary room. Today they had a diary session. And I don't know what we're going to do about this, Yousef. I really don't know what we're going to do about it. Because we've been enduring 4 or 5 weeks, but the diary sessions are getting worse by the day. Like, he's speaking and you're just like, bro, what are you saying? I mean, he does make sense, but the thing is, he's so slow to speak that you get lost in the middle of his sentence. Like, your brain will probably just disconnect. And I don't know how Biggie does it, but thumbs up to Biggie. However, White also came into the diary room, and you know, Biggie asked them about like nicknames. I feel like Biggie is up to something, because he was asking them about their favorite nicknames, who gave them, like asking them for the sentimental attachment to those nicknames, and they were basically explaining themselves. So do you think that maybe they might have like messages from their loved ones, or Biggie might give written notes from their loved ones or something and ask them to address it with the nicknames? I don't know. I really don't know why Biggie is so interested in their nicknames, because he was asking. Nicknames I heard today I never heard before. Liquor Rose. She needs to do a whole christening. She has eight nicknames. But when money came in, he said that he had Igbo boy. I don't know. I mean, obviously he's an Igbo boy. But he said his mom was fond of calling him that whenever she wanted to collect something. And then when she gets what she wants, she now reverts to white money. I say, this woman, Igbo woman. I got cap for you. So yeah, and then when Biggie asked him who he would like to get like a personal message from, because Biggie was saying that, okay, what would you do with your money, your BBNaija token? You know, you can either get you can either clear off your strike, you can also use it to get immunity. So now everybody's piling up their cash. And Buy Money said he's either going to use it to clear off a strike if he gets one, buy immunity, or get a personal message from a loved one. And then Biggie was like, oh, who do you want to get that message from? And he said his godmom. Yeah, she's the one who took care of him, and she's the reason he is where he is today. And it was really sweet. It's like, if I speak to her, I've spoken to every other person, so that's cool. And then Jackie B, of course, was going to get a message from her son, and she said, I just want to make sure it's okay. And I just keep wondering, like, you left your son with family, of course it's going to be okay. Like, the way she's always saying, I just want to make sure it's okay, I want to be sure it's fine, it now makes me anxious. Because, like, did you leave your son in a daycare with a nanny? You left him with close family, so I don't think she should be as bothered as she is. But you know, she also said that she hasn't been away from the boy like for this long before, so it makes sense that she would miss him so much. It just makes sense. Before I go into Licorose's nicknames, let's read comments. So Connie is saying that her husband is the one at fault because he still supports her. That's the height of it. She's talking about Tega now. That's the height of it. And Boma isn't mature enough. Okay. Benjamin is also saying, has Big Brother said anything about Angel and Boma's fight? No, he hasn't. But they went into the diary room. They spoke about it. Angel literally lamented and said, oh, she had a relationship with Boma before, but now she does not see herself talking to him ever again. Maybe it's just the anger still, because she said she's bad at keeping malice. So if you're bad at keeping malice, you're definitely going to talk to the person at some point. But she's like, one person I'm not going to talk to after I leave this house ever again. You know who the person is. And that was after she narrated the fight with Boma. So yeah. All right. Ekemi Sunday is saying, now wow, problem no they finish. Problem will finish in our side though. To finish in our side though. All right, so let's move back to the story. So I was going to tell people about Licorose's nickname. She has 8, but the 2 that stood out, because she has Blue, she has so many nice ones, but the 2 that stood out for Big Brother, Okeke, I don't know where, she said it's her mom that gave her that name, and Oskongo. I don't know. I was like, how will you even sit down and allow someone to call you Oskongo? And that was the one that Biggie picked interesting. I feel like maybe Biggie might give them some customized items, and Licorose, where people will be having maybe Igbo Boy, people will be having really nice names like JB. Jackie B said has JB. Angel said Nene. Nini said, of course, Nini is her nickname because her real name is Anita. Nasi Licorose there, Oskongo. It's going to be really funny. But, it's really interesting to get an insight on their lives and the things that they hold dear to their hearts. It was really, really nice to see. Now, and the job Barnabas is saying that Boma has a loose mouth. Even if you sleep with a woman, you should keep it secret. Was that not what caused fights last night? Oh, you kiss and tell. Oh, I don't kiss and tell. Oh, you don't keep secrets. Back and forth, and then back. They were almost throwing punches. Because you saw now, they were holding Boma and saying, so if they leave both of you, now people will start fighting here when there's 90 million at stake. Please focus. Thanks. All right, so Elizabeth Nkiruka is saying, this life, no balance. My sister, that's what we see, no balance for real. Okay, so let's move back to the story. So Saga, see, I'm really shocked and I'm surprised at Biggie, because how is it that Saga did not get a punishment for that thing he did last week? He missed his diary session because he was talking to a woman. Big Brother just asked him what happened and he explained himself, and that was the end of it. I'm like, Biggie, why now? You're messing up. You're supposed to at least take 200 BB token from this guy. By the time he loses 200 BB token, or he loses access to the head of house lounge, because he was in the head of house lounge, he misbehaved. By the time he loses access to the head of house lounge for 2 weeks, if he stays for the 2 weeks, his eyes will open. But yeah, that was it. He just explained himself, and Biggie said, okay, Biggie gave him a message to give the housemates, and just tell them that the people who won yesterday's task for the music streaming app will have 100 BB token each. So that's more money to save for when you could get evicted, you buy immunity and stuff like that. So yeah, This final gist I want to give you people. It shocked me. So Tega went into the diary room. She started talking to Biggie, just talking about stuff. And she said that there was something bothering her. And Biggie said, what? And she said, oh, she misses her mom. I say, are you sure that this is exactly what is bothering you? Because I'm sure you've been married, you're married, you've been away from your mom for a while. You can't tell me that your mom lives in your house. Or even if she does, sometimes she travels now. You've been in this house for like, what, 5 weeks? I even expected her to say, if she had said, oh, I miss my son, it would have been understandable. But said, oh, she misses her mom, she's just thinking about her mom. And then she started crying. I said, no, 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 something is not right here. Something is definitely not right here, and you're hiding something, Tega. So is it really your mom you're missing? Or have the actions of the past week kind of dawned on you and you're feeling like, okay, maybe I overdid some things? I'm just saying. Could it be? I mean, it's very possible that she was missing her mom as well, but what are the odds that it's her mom that she's missing? She has never complained about her mom coming into the diary room. So I don't know. But then she also told Biggie that if she was head of house, she would suggest to Biggie to take water away from the housemates for 2-3 days because they are wasting water. Saying, sorry, assistant Biggie. Thank God they are not head of house. So people will now go around the house smelling because they cannot have their baths or brush their teeth because they feel like they are wasting water. Come on, sis. But yeah, that was what she said. And yeah, that was it. So Elizabeth is saying that there was no need for a strike for Saga because Biggie already knows that, wow, that Saga is going home on Sunday. Come on. Biggie doesn't know that already. They're still collating the votes. I don't think it's possible that Biggie knows that Saga is going home. Moreover, was it not last week that Biggie gifted Maria hours, not even days? At least today is Friday. We still have Saturday and most part of Sunday. Sunday morning, Maria got a gift from Biggie. Sunday evening, she wore her red dress out of the house. So, I mean, strikes are strikes. You can do anything you want to do. Rules are rules. If you mess up, you get punished. But I just feel like maybe Biggie was in the mood to forgive. So he just said, there's no point. There's no need. Let's just move on from whatever is happening. And that was basically where things wrapped up today. So thank you so much, everyone who joined this video. Thank you for your comments. And until next time, this is brought to you by Every Edgy. And my name is Judith. Bye.